Hey guys, welcome to Shawn Linton Talk Show. Hope you're well. I just a quick video today, right? I'd just like to talk about Derby and also the corner shop in Chester Green and how I get involved there. But before I say, I just want to back up and tell you just a brief history of myself. I'm what you call a church boy. My family is very well, all of my family, or should I say, most of them are very strongly religious. Some practicing, some are not. Strongly religious leaders and politicians, and also strong professionals. So I came up with a very strong, and strict but very loving and fair home and family structure. So I think I was 12. I started out on television when I was about 6. I became the president of my church library at 12. I was speaking when I was young in church, coming up all from all age Sunday school, the youth service, coming up all the way because I believe my gift is public speaking, and also to help and to even though at the time I really wasn't sure what I was doing. I just felt an overwhelmed passion and or compassion, and I just act on it, not knowing. But it's good to also, but it's good now to be that you to be at my age. Then I know how to articulate it and give it into a very intellectual way. So coming up, it was a very good. I When I've always loved education and loved studying and reading. When I was young, I could tell you who was the king, who was the queen. I could tell you about ancient civilization, lost civilization, empires, kingdoms, going all the way back. But if you ask me what was going on the corner of my street, I would not be able to tell you. I was never interested in what was going on, just to help people and to move on. I was always like that as a child, very quiet and reserved. I mean, if you come into the room, my mom would say, I would never, from a child, I was talking to my mom yesterday, she was saying that you would sit in the corner, because I was the first. So, before anyone came along, I was by myself, and I would sing and shout, and I would operate like this 20, 50 people in the room. If I'm with people, it's all right. I've always been like that. And at my age now, I'm more perfected. You won't expect me to change. I'm perfected in that, and it's very good to have that sort of solid upbringing, especially in today's society. So I and my church experience, media experience, and very was very influential in my community. Helping the church, the community, YMCA, different charities, organization. Grow up, I have helped in my in I was always working in various different jobs. I'm a workaholic, and I've worked in different jobs, change job every year, and keep moving. That's how I am. And as long as it is something, when you've got a dream and you're following something that light, you keep moving and you keep going. So I have modeled, I've danced, I have act, and in the entertainment, my father's side are very creative, in the art. My mom's side is very academic, so I've inherited both. I do both, and I've learned to put both of them together in the business that I do and do them well. I won't stop doing that, and I maybe at different levels, because of my age, obviously, and so on. So, coming up, in London, I went to college, finished university, and I've traveled a lot. I've worked, and now at my age, I'm 40, and I have 30 odd years of working in charities, organizations, and volunteer work. Been in the church all my life, been on telly, and in the media, back behind the scene, before the scene, for a very long time. Now at my age, I'm so glad that I can put things together. I do right, things when you are like, if you're in entertainment, all of these privileges are exposed to you. And if you are such inclined, then you will recognize and you will go for the opportunity. Now I work from home. I work from home. My business is called the House of Eva Marie. Actually, it's now just Shawn Enterprise and the House of Eva Marie, which deals with publication, my writing, and also production. That's my acting, my dramatizations, and anything to do with the art, whether this is modeling, whatever it is to do with the art, and to do and different projects and production. And also we help. I've got mentoring, life coach, motivational speaking, and also business advice, business empowerment. Business advisor to business, help businesses and work together to make a stronger business line for the future to the community, and and beyond. And also I'm a spiritual advisor. All of these are interlock or registered in my business that I am. And I work from home. I am, I'm very much involved in the church because I was born in the church. We use this saying, especially in my culture, we are born in the church, meaning that you were there from ever since. You've always been there. So I say that I was born in the church, and I so with all of those experience together, that may have given me the privilege. I am an elder, one of the elders, advisor in a church in Bedford. We do a lot of community work. That we invited the member of parliament in Bedford, a whole lot of community work most Saturdays, and so whenever we have a 5 o'clock prayer meeting, I said I'm going to start posting some of the prayer meeting on my site. We have a mentoring classes individually, collectively. With my mentoring classes, I do mentorship on the phone, face to face, and individually. And as I work from home, it is a great privilege that I do. So my job covers both my humanitarian, religious, and also what I paid for, the entertainment production side and the business side. Those are just charity projects and charity goodwill, humanitarian work on a global scale that we do. And it is really a privilege to do something that you enjoy and love, and keep doing, and also doing it in the way that you would like it to be done. Because I do work with other organizations because I like to keep your hands in, give your experience, but then it is good also to do something your way. And sometimes it's hard for you to get on the track, but like with everything else, you've just got to stick at it and keep moving. My corner shop, I get to be at my corner shop because of my friend Asa that I've known for many, many, many years. And when she said, I said no, because obviously I came back to Derby and I was taking a little break, but still working from home. I had my talk show in London. I was working very much in production and in media and in modeling and all of that. Then I cut back a whole lot and started to do behind the stuff, administration work from home. And we would have good chats because we are good friends and we chat about everything, especially religious and things that is constructive community. And I realized that is a base that I could really help the community. That's what I love. There's a whole lot of customers there that I do love and admire, that comes in, that you advise and have a laugh. And that's what life is about. And I said, I don't just want to have an office stuck away in the art of some commercial place and be detached from the community. I would really like to do like this, what I'm doing. So when I considered everything, I said, yes, I'm there. And the shop doesn't prevent me from doing what I do. I still travel, I still mentor, I still do everything. It is just why I wouldn't give the shop up, because it's my heart. I love that. The community, the work, that is a kind of, I'm not saying that obviously I would not have offices all over the world, but it is also fundamentally good to have a base that you can touch the community in such of a very close, connected way. And I don't take it lightly. I do treasure it. I do adore it, and I take pride in it, and it is a great pleasure. People said, you've got a PhD. What are you doing? I said, you know what? I'm so sorry. I really don't care. I am beyond what people say, think, or but that doesn't faze me. But because I enjoy that, I enjoy being assistant to the elderly and also to young people, have a laugh, have a dance, have an encouraging word, and trying to sing, and so on. It is a great pleasure to meet the people and also their pets. Is really I don't only I'm saying this, but I do enjoy what I do, because it's also exactly what I do, but also from a different administration setup. So I wouldn't change it for the world. So my friend, and also the boss is my very good friend. So I've been running on the place. It's just a great pleasure. It's like family. It's home to home, and I treasure it and love it, and also give God thanks for the people that have allowed me to exercise my talent and my gift, and all, especially my vocal ability. It is the best. It is awesome. It is really, really, really awesome. And I would take this privilege to encourage anybody: never give up. Keep going after your dreams. Keep going after what you believe that you're called to do. I know it's not easy. I don't care what it is. I don't care how difficult it is. You have got the right to go after it, and you have to develop the strength, the tenacity. You must be strong and courageous and keep dreaming. Don't tell me what somebody says. Tell me what you are doing. Tell me what you're doing, you see? And people, don't listen to people. People have got everything to say, because sometimes, because of my YouTube, my website, whatever I do, I've got all the evidence to back up for what I do. All the evidence. I've been doing this. I was 12 years of age when I was the president for my church library. 12, only 12, So administration is no secret or hidden ability to me. I must admit I'm a workaholic. I haven't really got any nervous problem. I don't think, as I said in my last video, maybe no, self-confessed crazy, but I use all of that in my ability to move forward. I'm very structured in my like and adore my personal space. I don't like people in my space. I like my personal space. I like it to be appreciated and respected. But when I am in the public, in whatever capacity, I give off my best, 101%. Oh yes, you won't never see me in the public and I'm delivering, and my face is like no, I would give off my best and maximum, beyond, even beyond, But when it's my time for me to calm down and chill, I need to rest and to recuperate, to go back into that sort of arena. And as I said, I'm not only talking the shop for any capacity, because I'm a public speaker. If I'm going on a religious mission, if I'm talking to a student, if I need to be able to be at my best, So anyone can approach me if you want to talk about anything. Sometimes, especially when I'm heading on a mission, my face I'm like a flint. I'm like this because by nature I'm a quiet person. But when I've adapted, or I am manifesting the role from which I am exemplifying, I'm certainly look like it, I sound like it, and I become it. That's how I was trained. That's my passion and how I deliver. So my greatest joy is to keep being the light and encourage anybody to keep being the light and keep being your maximum you. Don't you ever stop. Don't ever you stop. Keep being you and be the best you ever. And if you are somebody that do multifaceted, whatever multifaceted job or a diversity, be that. I am that, And most time people have got a tendency to think that there's some con artist or some trickery in it. Don't be afraid of that. Just make sure that you have the legality and and the evidence to back that up, and you keep on doing what you do. As long as you've got your paperwork, you've got legality, and you're standing, you've got your references, and you've been authenticated. Don't worry about people. Hold your head, be quiet and calm, and keep working like an arrow destined to its destination. Take care and thank you.